Francisco Olivera, reporting for the Webshow.
And I'm here with
the world famous DJ I Am, known as the Blend King DJ I Am.
And I already know what you do, but what do you do?
I am a professional DJ. I work on everything from nightclubs to weddings to bar mitzvahs to sweet 16s and birthday parties. I travel throughout the state of Florida and the whole United States, and I'm hoping eventually to take my show out of the United States and perform in places like France and Europe and Africa because, well, I want to be a worldwide superstar, of course. Believe it or not, the first time I ever tried DJing, you guys weren't even born yet. I started in 1988. I was influenced by a guy who was the DJ for a famous rap group called Run DMC. His name was DJ Jam Master Jay. And I saw him at a concert in New York City at Madison Square Garden. And I said, that's what I want to do, right? Because he seemed like he was so cool and he started to show off and everything. And it made me decide that I wanted to start looking into records and turntables, and I did a bunch of other things in the meantime, but after a while people started saying, yo man, you're good, like, you really rock the party, you know how to do this. So I decided to kind of do it professionally and full time.
And what did you favorite kind of events to do there?
Well, like I said, I definitely like to do weddings, family reunions, sweet 16s. I do a lot of school proms. I have several of those coming up. Pool parties I do. I do pretty much everything. One of the great things about being a DJ is you are the party, right? Like, party don't start till I walk in. So I kind of really enjoy myself, and I like the fact that my job is to make people smile. My job is to make people dance, you know. So I play everything from the Black Eyed Peas to Rick Ross to everything. You know, I'm primarily a hip hop, R&B, and reggae DJ. But I play techno, I play country, I play rock and roll. I do a little bit of everything.
What inspired you to do?
It first started with Jam Master Jay. You know, he was the first one that I was like, man, that's so cool. And to be honest with you, you know, I really kind of liked the fact that I was a star. You know, at the party, you know, I was the guy everybody was kind of looking at. That didn't hurt when it came to meeting girls. You know, it kind of made it easier for the girls to kind of like me. And then, in addition to that, I made a lot of money. You know, DJs get paid pretty darn well to play music, as we should, you know. In fact, I think that sometimes I think we should get paid more. But it's a good gig, man. Like, you know, on the weekends I'm super busy, but during the weekday I get to hang out and enjoy my kids. You know, I have 2 young sons named Kyle and Chancellor, and I have a wife. She's cool, you know, she DJs with me from time to time. Her name is DJ Lady J. Shout out to DJ Lady J. And then, you know, we travel from place to place. One weekend I might be in Miami, next weekend I might be here in Tampa, the next weekend I might be in New York or California, you know, so it's pretty cool.
What was the first time you ever bought your first table?
First table came around 1993 because one, them things is expensive. DJ equipment is expensive. And, you know, I used to kind of practice and play with other people's stuff, but I really couldn't afford mine because I grew up kind of poor, quite frankly, you know. Not strictly dirt poor, but definitely not rich enough to be buying all kinds of DJ equipment, you know. And, when I got my first set, you know, I really was kind of nervous. You know, I would practice in my garage all the time. I would play for my friends, and we would like, you know, house parties and stuff like that. But it took me a long while before I was like, yo, I'm good enough to go out and perform for everybody, for the club, you know. And when I finally got the heart to do it, quite honestly, believe it or not, I used to be a school teacher. And I used to teach 8th grade American history, and it was funny because the kids at school were the ones who convinced me that I should do it. They were like, Mr. Jackson, you are sick, bro, you should do it, go, I'm telling you, the best DJ in Tampa. And I was like, for real? And I didn't believe him. And a guy on the radio station here, his name is Orlando Davis, right? He's Orlando in the Freak Show in the morning. He saw me perform someplace and he said, yo man, you good, you should be on the radio. And I was like, for real? And I said, I'm gonna try it. So I went, tried it, been making money ever since. So now my title is World Famous DJ I Am.
Is this like your first tweet up?
It is. I was invited by Latoya, and she's super cool, you know. I know her actually from tweeting and being online and stuff. And she's a real big supporter. I own a small company where I book other DJs. I'm not the only DJ with my company. I have a company called Party101Productions.com, and effectively all we do is book DJs, you know. Like sometimes if I'm already booked, I have 10 other DJs that work for Party101Productions.com, so that let's say you want to have a party the same day that you want to have a party, I can send DJs to both of you, and both parties will be rocking. So I always want to give a shout. Make sure you go online and look at www.party101productions.com. That's a big site and an important one for anybody who wants to throw a party.
Do you ever do songs, like do you write your songs or just do you
I don't currently write or produce. I've been thinking about it seriously, only because I get a lot of artists who will send me their music. They want me to play their music because, you know, they know it's going to be heard. However, production is a different thing. You know, you got to be prepared. It's not just making a record. Once you make a record, you can do that. A lot of people can do that. You buy Pro Tools, make your own record. But then what? How do you get it out there? How do you get it heard? How do you get people to support it and get behind it? You know, I mean, we all want to be Justin Bieber, right? Posted on what is he posted it on YouTube and be world famous all of a sudden, right? That almost, I mean, that so rarely happens, right? So I kind of have not gotten into that yet. I'm thinking about it, but I just really would like to. I enjoy not having to. I don't write, I don't produce, but I'm good with the music. I enjoy moving the crowd. When I say put your hands up, I want everybody in the crowd to put their hands up. I like stuff like that. So, we'll see.
And if someone wanted to book you for parties or events, you need to be saying your website.
Absolutely. I love saying my website. Thank you for asking that. Of course, you can always call me at 813-476-2812. Or you can visit us online at www.party101productions.com. Home to America's hottest DJs.
Thank you for letting us listen.
Thank you for having me. You guys have been awesome.
Yeah, would you like to say anything to people that want to be a DJ?
Anybody who wants to be a DJ, I would like to say to you, we are always hiring DJs. My goal for Party101Productions.com is simply this. We want to be the household brand for DJs, meaning if somebody walked up to you today and said, hey, you know where I can find a DJ, right? I want you, your mom, your grandma, everybody in America to know, well, of course, everybody goes to Party101 Productions. Kind of like if somebody walked up to you and said, hey, where do you get a hamburger from? The first place you're going to say is probably McDonald's or Burger King or something, right? Because everybody knows that. So hopefully I'll get to the place where everybody knows that Party101Productions.com is the place where you go to get a great DJ anywhere in America. And if you are an aspiring DJ, up and coming, you want to learn the business, or you're already in the business and you're looking to kind of be someplace where you know you can get more gigs, hopefully you'll come and join our roster because I'm hoping to have DJs in every city in America. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And thank you.
I feel like seeing everybody from the Alexia.
This is Olivera from the Webshow.
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us. Cause we make the hipsters fall in love when we got our